Guys, it has been a tough couple weeks for a lot of us. There's been a few pretty prominent deaths depending on the communities that you're in and how you feel about things, or if you're just a human being. But it's been a tough couple weeks, and I've really had a hard time sitting down and thinking about the kind of content that I normally do on this channel and the kind I do that usually does the best, which is the parodies and the skits and the funny stuff. And that's kind of why I started doing all this, because I just needed an outlet to be wacky and silly. And, you know, I'm at work, you know, every day. I feel like I have to kind of bottle that up a little bit. And I can't quite let it all out. Of course, at home, I'm a total nutbag. And with my family, I'm the same. But I wanted my channel originally just to do stuff that's fun and silly and put myself out there and not really care too much about what people think about it. As long as I can make myself laugh and people who are like-minded, then I'm having a great time. Over the last couple weeks, it's been a little bit difficult for me because I just not been naturally thinking about things that are funny. Nothing really has energized me, and I'm not really going to make anything if I don't really care about it, whether it's serious or funny. Certainly the passing of Charlie Kirk, like many people, it impacted me in a way I didn't expect. And then recently to find out that Asmin Gold's dad also passed away, also kind of had an impact on me, and really got me thinking about my dad, which I've made another video about before. And my dad's doing pretty good right now, but he does have Parkinson's, and we had a scare 6 or 7 weeks ago with him that put him in the hospital for a while. But these dads are just so important to us. Whether you're a young man yourself, or you're a dad even like me, or you know, you're a girl, you're a mom, the impact that our parents have, but I want to focus on dads right now, is just so profoundly important. So my wife and I took my dad today to do something that was kind of unique. He's the biggest Harry Potter fan that I know, and my wife is a freaking giga Harry Potter fan, but my dad might have her beat. And the Harry Potter exhibit is in town right now. I think it's been in town for about a month, and it's probably got another week or so, and then it's gone. Maybe it's a traveling exhibition or something. But we went and picked him up, told him we were going to go see this Harry Potter thing, and he put on a fresh, brand new Harry Potter shirt, a Hogwarts shirt. And I'm showing some footage over here of just our adventure with my dad today, heading out to the Harry Potter exhibit. And it's a really cool exhibit. Shows a lot of actual props and says what movie they were from, a lot of the wardrobes and wands, all kinds of props that you're going to see in this movie. And certainly some of the areas in it were produced. Like there's a little area for Hagrid's hut that is obviously produced and built there. For example, within that hut, there's Hagrid's pink umbrella from the very first movie. So it was really cool, kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for my dad to be able to go up close and see some of the props. And he and I and my wife, she was filming a lot of it, so thank you to her. He and my dad and I were able to just sit and talk about the movie the whole time and quote lines from it, which led to quoting lines from other movies, mostly comedies that we really, really enjoy. And I'm just glad that I was still able to take my dad to go make a memory. We filmed it. We even paid for those crazy photos, which you saw at the beginning of the B-roll over here, you know, that they make you take. And then at the end of the ride, like at an amusement park, they show them to you and see if you want to buy them. Of course, I bought those and I gave them to my dad because they printed them. And I wanted him to go put them on his dresser or somewhere. And we had a great time. It was awesome. And I know there will be a day, who knows when, but it isn't necessarily that far away, where I won't be able to take my dad anywhere. His Parkinson's makes it really hard for him to walk and other things. And, you know, a day will come after that where he won't be here. And so we need to remember now, while we have time, to take the people we love. Call your dad today. You know, you should know a hobby that your dad has. My dad loves to bowl. It doesn't have to be some Harry Potter exhibit. Call your dad and say, let's go bowling. Next time you go, I want to take you bowling on Saturday. Or maybe you don't know their hobby. Just take them to lunch. Just do something. it's taken my dad a little while to get used to the idea that I'm going to take him somewhere and pay for something for him. So my dad's a huge Slytherin fan. And we went into the gift shop after, the little merchandise shop. And I told him, Dad, I'm buying you something. I'm buying you something Slytherin. And we're looking through all the Slytherin stuff. And he's like, I have this. I have that. I already have this. And then we found this like Letterman's jacket looking thing that he didn't have. And it took him a minute to let me buy it for him. Because, you know, all of my life until I was honestly not even just an adult, it took me a while to get set up. He was buying everything for me. I was borrowing money from him in the early parts of my marriage. It was tough. And now I can spoil him a little bit. And it feels really good to do that. On the way home, he was just telling my wife over and over how much this meant to him, that we would think of him and take him out to this exhibit to give him this experience. So here's to my dad. Here's to the other dads out there. I don't know Asmin Gold's dad. I honestly don't even know his name. I've seen his face a lot. I've seen him on stream. I've seen all the phone calls come in. Maybe people call him Asmin Dad, but here's to Asmin Dad. Rest in peace. For Asmin Gold, thinking about you. Probably you'll never see this video, but as you scroll down and just look through the comments of your post, it's just littered with so many people who were just in your corner and who were there for you. I, for one, obviously because I just enjoy Asmin's content, I'm super excited for him to come back when he's ready. But I feel like it's going to be a new chapter for Zach. I feel like we're going to see, might not be immediately, you know, who knows, but I feel like such a life-changing event is going to create an even more strong powerhouse of a content creator and really a voice for people today, which is just crazy 5 or so years ago when I first stumbled on him to think that he'd become as big as he is. And people like me, who you wouldn't expect to even know who Asmin Gold is. You know, I'm 42 years old. My oldest kid is an adult already. And I watch tons of that content. I watch a lot of content, mostly on YouTube. I don't catch a lot of live streams. But here's to you, Asmin Gold. I hope you take the time you need. I hope you feel rested up before you come back. And I'm super excited to see what's next for you in content creation. A lot of the content you've done has kind of been inspirational in terms of why I stream. I don't stream very often. I've focused a lot more on YouTube, but why I do what I'm doing too. If I'm being honest, I'm just always trying to make something that I think, would Asmin Gold like this as a person? Would this be cool? And then also, how can I make my little brother laugh? Which, speaking of, congratulations to them. Yes, we've had some loss of life over the last 2 weeks. But 2 days ago, my little brother had their second child. I don't have permission to show any photos, so I'm not going to. But I cannot wait. I think they're coming home from the hospital today, and I can't wait to go meet that little girl and then spoil her rotten like I do her big sister, who's 2. And yeah, life is hard, guys. But it moves on, and it's got lots of high points too. But for now, call your dad, call your mom, call your whoever. Take them somewhere, do something for them, go make a memory, take a picture, send it to them. Do whatever you can do and do it for them. Thanks, everybody. Hopefully, I'll be back with something funny again soon. I'm hoping the funny part of my brain, after I get all of this out of it, has a little bit more room to start creating some more parodies or satires or other funny content. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Peace and love.